What's up, YouTube? We back. I'm gonna start back here at the fruit trees. I wanted to mention something right quick. Y'all see how them limbs? Can you? I know everything is green out here. I live in the middle of the jungle. But look at that. And they do got a couple of spots on them, yeah. But this variety of pear will have spots, but you can just see as I pan, just pears, 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 pears. And I want y'all to keep in mind of something. This is for newbie gardeners or maybe people who just, I don't know, maybe don't have the best logistical or logics rather. That's a pretty one there. I don't think these gonna break my limbs, by the way. It's weighing them down, but I don't think it's gonna break them. I ain't got enough on there to break them. I see I got some aphids on my pears. Let me see if I can show y'all. My camera loves to not focus these days. I don't know if I've broken this camera or I don't know what's happened. There we go. Can y'all see that? So all those little bumpy things are aphids, and all those black things walking are ants. This is the first time I've ever had aphids on my pear trees. By the way, I want to mention aphids love the tender stuff. That's why this is a brand new shoot in here. It's brand new and it's tender, and that's the stuff that they freaking love. And these are actually sweet ants. I've never seen sweet ants. Last time I had aphids, I had the most voracious ants. I mean, if you even tried to go near the aphids, the ants would attack you and bite you. And they were horrible ants, but sweet ants don't bite. Those are those really tiny, black ants. They're just, they're just after the honeydew that the aphids make or whatever. But you can see them kind of good now, kind of. All the little bumpy things, those are all aphids. I will come out here with some dishwashing liquid and spray those and be done with that. You also can use high-powered water and blast them off. But that little thing is so tender, what I have to kind of blast them off might actually break the limb off. So I don't want to use high-powered water because all I got is a high-powered nozzle on my hose to do that with, and it'll probably break that little tender leaf. So moving on to the pear trees, but I just wanted to show y'all I did eat a pear not pear, peach. I did eat a peach. Y'all see them peaches on there? I did eat a peach the other day. And I want to tell y'all, if y'all watching somebody that have fruit trees and it's never any fruit on their trees, and you never seen them harvest any fruit off their trees, or they constantly walking around, they showing you stuff from afar because they don't want you to put together two and two that they really not growing nothing. See, I cannot lie. You all see this fruit on here. So, be careful with that. Proof is in the pudding. I see too many gardeners out here talking about their gardening, and they've been had fruit trees for years and years and years. Look at them mushrooms. What kind of mushrooms is them? They've been had fruit trees for years and years and years. Look at this. Wow. I wonder are these edible? Now these look good. They kind of smell good too. I may have to do some research. Usually mushrooms don't look that good to me and don't look edible, but the little bit I know about edible mushrooms, those might be edible. Might be. I'm gonna do some research first, but if I ain't for sure, I ain't eating nothing. If y'all see this video, I lived. Either I didn't eat them or I ate them and I lived. But anyway, yeah, so be careful with that. People tell you all kind of stuff, and they harvest one strawberry every month. and then be talking about how they growing so much stuff and they ain't growing nothing. I got news for you. If you get some good strawberry plants that will survive, strawberries is easy to grow. You don't have to do nothing to strawberries. Strawberries have been growing wild. Did I show y'all my tomatoes back here? Don't mind that blackberry. And I put some over there. I'm going to put some more tomatoes over there, over there. Everywhere I got a cage, I'm putting tomatoes. And then everywhere I don't have a cage, I'm going to put something else. I dug through this soil, by the way. Y'all remember when I put this in here? This was all wood. And I put like a little bit of dirt on top. But look how pretty it is. But yeah, for those of y'all, you know, be careful with that, because people will have you looking crazy and have you thinking, oh, they really know how to grow. And if you don't pay attention, you'll never notice year after year after year, you never see them harvest any peaches, any nectarine, any whatever kind of fruit trees they got. You'll never see them harvest none off them. And you know, that's just not, it's not what it do. Y'all know I show my harvest and I show what's on my stuff. Just like, look at them blackberries. There's 2 that are black there. Let me see if I can show y'all. Come on, camera. Don't play me. It's playing me. There we go. So, it's not quite ready. Can y'all see it's not all the way black? It just turned that color yesterday because I ate one yesterday and it was a little premature. When they turn that color, I'm going to wait one more day and then harvest them. And then they should be ready. But, I got a blueberry that's ready. And, ooh, that's delicious. Don't worry, y'all, I'm going to get another bush. I think that's why I don't have real high pollination. It's because I don't have 2 bushes. It's better when you got 2 or more. They can pollinate each other. And if you never had a blueberry fresh off the plant, you don't know what you're missing. Because them ones in the store taste like absolute trash. You'll get so spoiled. You eat your own blueberries. Same with blackberries. You'll get spoiled. Them ones in the store taste like trash. Something I'm noticing about the pomegranates. They're a dainty little plant, but boy, they grow pretty quick. They getting tall pretty quick. That's my avocado. All of my celery got cutworms or something, got them, ate them up. So they're gone, but it's all right. I got 3 or 4 celery in the yard, but those were celery that I started from seed. I didn't show y'all in the greenhouse, but I got 2 LSU Gold fig cuttings that Nature 9 and the family sent me. Them little Miss Figgies. One was starting to root and actually starting to bud out. And I don't know what happened. It got knocked over. I didn't notice it. It dried out. I tried to get it to root again. And then both my little Miss Figgy cuttings gone. I tried little Miss Figgy in a really loose, well-draining soil. No luck. I'm thinking little Miss Figgy is not the best at actually rooting. Some figs root easier than others. And I think that LSU Gold was one, because the LSU Gold, it rooted in water and it rooted in soil. And when I took the one from water and put it in soil, it's still doing fine. So, yeah. But here's my Creola. And it's got flowers on it. I know the sun is so harsh over here. Like bright. Oh, I didn't see you. You scared me. Little insurance adjuster. Can y'all see him? He's moving. So if y'all can see him. There, you see his little head in there. Hey, guy. Look at the camera. I'm camera shy. Gooseberries growing like crazy. I'm glad to see that because they were almost dead when I bought them. Mulberries doing the same thing they've been doing. Y'all can see my onions. They are bulbing. These onions aren't doing the best. To be honest, the ones I planted out here, oh, kitties. The ones I planted out here were not the best looking ones. They were the smallest of the set. So they'll be the smallest of the onions. What am I chilling doing? So this has turned into an absolute jungle. The radishes, I just have seed pods everywhere. That's the one thing about when you're a seed collector and you plan on selling them and things like that. You just have to look at it as dollar signs. That's what you have to do. Just look at it as dollar signs. My air potato. This is my air potato here. Hopefully it'll have some air potatoes on it soon. It's climbing all over everything. I'm probably going to have to take some bamboo and put some poles in here. There's an onion in there. It bulbed nicely. Like I said, the onions that aren't over there are the onions that... I'm going to pull this out and show y'all my carrots. I've been harvesting carrots here and there. That one kind of split. It's kind of funny looking. But it's all good though. It'll eat. It will eat. Y'all gonna have to deal with me crunch for a little bit. Let's see here. Neighbors over there sneezing and hacking and coughing and smoking. As a smoker, do you ever get tired of the smoker's cough? Like, that'll make me stop. But, anyway, so these carrots are delicious. So that's the carrots. Remember, I planted them in the wintertime. They really didn't do good until it warmed up. So it was kind of an experiment. If you ever plant carrots, don't plant them in the winter. Just plant them in the early spring. Because they're not really going to do nothing. They didn't do nothing until it warmed up. Then they kind of took off. Look at this tomato. Almost to the top of the cage. The cage is 4 feet from the tire to the top. Can't see. Alright. Want some carrot? Hey, want some carrot? No? Okay, fine. I'll eat it. So, this tomato plant. Why y'all got the lights on? Police coming through with the lights on? What this about? Anyway. You can see the air potato growing up over this. I hope it don't just, it's probably gonna damn near take out my tomato. I hope not. We'll try to keep an eye on that. But, got blooms. This is gonna be the year of the tomato, y'all. These tomatoes is looking good. This one's even growing in the shade. And it's just growing really tall. I can tell it's the same variety as that big one over there. By the way, nothing really to see over here. Leaves on this stuff is huge. Remember I picked those worms off of that? And you can see, after I picked the worms off, I got them early, so it wasn't a lot of damage. Look at her. You can see itty bitty ones. You see them? I'm gonna get their butts right now. Catch them before they do any damage. They must have just hatched out. They probably hatched out this morning. But catch them. I see you. I see you. Come here. You finna come out of there. Okay, see we got, look in here, look in here. See what I'm saying? This is why you come check your stuff. Every day you want to check. If you don't, your stuff will get eaten up. And I just throw these down on the ground, and trust me when I say the birds will find and eat them. It takes no time for the birds to locate them and eat them because they'll wiggle around on the ground. I don't know what it is about bird eyes. They can see that little stuff. Y'all experience chickens, y'all know what I'm talking about. It don't take no time for a chicken, and make sure I don't see nothing down in here. It don't take no time for a chicken to find this stuff. But after rain, a lot of times, see, you can't hardly come out like you want to, or you can't investigate like you want to when it's been raining. But the moths and butterflies and things come out here and lay their babies. And then they hatch out and be all over your stuff. Let's look down in here. Because all of this has been attacked at one point in time or another. It's just, I stay on top of it. Well, anyway, beets. I keep harvesting the tops, they just keep coming right back. Um, I honestly be glad when these nebula carrots get done. I can pull them. I'm gonna thin this some and get some of that comfrey out of there. This cage here is one tomato. Don't mind the radishes in there. Don't mind that. Like I said, when you collect seeds and sell seeds and try to, if people wonder what I'm trying to do, I'm actually trying to make it to where this gardening community can get seeds. There ain't no seeds right now. And if I can grow them and harvest them and get them out to people and people can do the same, maybe we can stop relying on these companies so much, making these companies rich. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I ain't heard none of these seed companies doing for the community. I'm just saying. Anybody that knows me knows I'm for the community. If I don't see you doing anything for the community, it's hard to get me to really be getting behind you, giving you my money. I'm just saying. But yeah, you see the blooms, and I mean, there's blooms all over this. But yeah, I'm really trying to create it to where we can do seed swaps and get away from. And that way, when people need seeds, they don't have to worry about it. It don't matter if they selling them at the store. It don't matter because at least they're going to create some laws to stop us from archiving and getting our own seeds and stuff and swapping them with each other, which I can't see how they could ever stop that. You know, I'd rather us do that than to keep making these seed companies rich and keep having to rely on them. And if they out of seeds and they out of plants and they out of, we gotta start doing stuff on our own and quit relying on all these other people making these people rich. Cause yeah, they might live on farms, but they live in very nice farmhouses and very beautiful properties and stuff like that that we can't afford. You know what I'm saying? So let's just be real about the situation. So yeah, that's why, you know, I deal with this. You know, I deal with the jungle for now because I'm trying to create something. But anyway, I just want to show y'all. Look at how big them leaves is. I have never grown a tomato variety with leaves this big. And y'all can just see. And that got a little burnt. I'll be honest, when that tire heats up, it will burn stuff. But yeah, you can just look down in there and look at the tomatoes. Yeah, see that? I mean, it's already starting. These are beautiful, beautiful plants. I'm trying to keep them in the cage for now. I know eventually that's going to grow up out of the cage and back down. It does it every year. I have jungle every year. If you're wondering about suckers, I sucker my plants until about now, until they start making fruit. This must be San Marzano, I'm thinking, because you see the shape of see how it's kind of oblong? See how that's oblong? So thanks, Lynn. I told you I'd find them. Me and Lynn talked and I told her, I said I planted the San Marzanos, but I've forgotten where I put them. Now, I want to show you this here. Something been eating this. And I'm thinking it's a tomato hornworm, but I'm not seeing it. But I don't get that much damage. So it's making me think. Now let me show y'all something. Just spin around right quick. Y'all see way up there? Right there. At the tops of these bamboo posts. I'm going to tell you what happens. I got trees all over there, and I got a tree here. It's actually a bird's nest right up in there somewhere. Okay, so mockingbirds, blue jays, cardinals, I got all that in my yard. Sparrows, all that stuff. Golly, what munched that? But I'm saying all that to say is it's a hornworm, but that's what I'm thinking, because see how it's ate off? That's how hornworms usually eat stuff. They usually eat your stuff. I mean, don't even really be no leaf left. It just be like nubs. But it's not that much damage, because usually if they out here for a while, they'll do a lot of damage. And what I think is happening is they're getting on here, but something's getting them. And I'm thinking it's birds, because in all honesty, those birds will light down on the tops of these bamboos, and I see them looking over here, and I think they see them worms and they get them, because that's the second time I've seen damage like that. And And like I saw the damage, but then week or two, whatever went by, and I didn't see any more damage. And then this first I'm seeing it in about a week or two, more damage. But I'm not seeing the worm because I'm looking hard. And them horn worms, they big. I mean, they green. You have to look hard and see them. But if I ain't seen it by now, he ain't on here. And I know some people say they wait till that night and stuff. The couple of times I had horn worms, they didn't wait till night to feed. They was feeding all day long. By the way, I want to mention, I think that's black creme. I'm almost sure this is San Marzano, because I don't think I planted any other plum-shaped tomatoes. And to be honest with you, I'm thinking that's probably San Marzano too, but I won't be able to tell until the blooms, until the tomatoes start forming. And if they start forming that nice, Roma or pear shape, like a longer, more oblong tomato, I will know that that's what that is. The leaves look very similar too, and the plant structure looks very similar. Thick stems. Yeah, that looks a little different, but we'll see. I think this one and that one over there are the same, and this one are the same. But I got more tomatoes. This is mostly beets and some garlic, and that looks like a hornet. But anyway, kale. Y'all can see I harvested. We got a nice rain. It's put on a lot of new leaves already. We'll turn back to this jungle. There's some celery in here. This right here is celery. That's from celery butts. This is carrot tops. I'm waiting for that to go to seed. Radishes. Hopefully that'll hurry up and finish going to seed. I can pull the radishes. The parsley, once it finish going to seed, I'm going to chop it like all the way back to the ground and see if it grows back from the roots. I don't know if it will or won't, but if it don't, it's fine. I have plenty of seeds. Kentucky Wonders. You can see how high they are. They're as tall as me now. But look how pretty. These are yard-long beans. If you're wondering why they look so different, they get treated the same. Hey, Felix. Kentucky Wonders. I don't know if Kentucky State University. Was it? I don't know. But they're Kentucky Wonders. So clearly they were made and bred to be grown in Kentucky. But they're such a tried and true type of bean. They're just grown. They're just bred to be. I think yard longs and stuff like that is an heirloom. So, but I don't really care about all the leaves. I just care about fruit production. And if you look, you can see down in here. You can kind of see. Come on. You can see where they're gonna be blooms and stuff like that. So I don't see any blooms yet on the Kentucky Wonders. Those are. Kenny has eaten too much grass and now he's gonna puke. Anyway, these freaking cats. Lady cream peas. Collards still going to seed. I know I'm getting real good pollination on these, and I'm going to show you how you can tell. That's not a big one. I got some pods on here. I got some damage. Worms eating that up. Okay, so I'm going to have to give. But yeah, there are some pods on here that's like real big. Like right here. Look how big them is. That's ridiculous. But potato, look at that. We getting flowers on the potatoes. Look at that. So good to see that doing good. Kale, all sprout, celery. Yeah, my camera's really acting up now. I'm gonna cut a lot of that comfrey and thin it out. Beets. I need to harvest most of the beets. Not sure what 3 tomato types these are, but they're looking good. Like I said, I think this year is going to be a year of the tomato. It's really just not heating up that fast. I'm going to speed up, y'all. I say that, but I'm still walking slow. Watermelon's looking better. They looking better. I can tell them two getting ready to vine out. Maybe that one on the end, too. These out here ain't looking that great. The soil in this corner, I'm skeptical on. Nasturtium's flowering. flowering. Marigolds still not flowering. These marigolds still getting ate up. But like I said, not a bite in these and nothing else. Beans looking good. Let me show y'all. And beans grow fast, y'all. You come out here one day. See, look up in there. You come out here one day and see a bunch of flowers, and the next day it's time to harvest. Can y'all see all them flowers? So yeah, what I'm probably gonna end up doing is probably gonna go to Dollar Tree, because I think I'm going to Dollar Tree today. Probably gonna go to Dollar Tree and get all these beans. It was 1 pack of the yellow wax, 1 pack of whatever those purple bush beans are, and 1 pack of, like, I think striped green. So I got green, purple, and yellow, all bush beans. That's just 3 packs of seeds, people. You see what I'm saying? And seeds at Dollar Tree. What are seeds at Dollar Tree, y'all? 4 for $1. So I bought another pack of seeds. I think just to make it $1, I think I bought some basil or something odd. But for 75 cents, 75 cents now, 75 cents. And you see it's beans on there, because once again, these people keep showing you stuff. All they can grow is leafy greens. You don't ever see them harvesting nothing else. Anybody can grow a leafy green. You throw that down in the ground and walk off. Anybody can grow beans, though. But beans they kind of foolproof. That's another, if you're a newbie, beans. Find what bean grow in your area. Grow some beans. Bush bean. If you ain't got nothing for them to trellis up on. You ain't really got to do nothing. I fed those once. You don't really need to feed beans. Beans are nitrogen fixers. They usually feed themselves. You can see that down through here how thick this is. Some of them are going to seed. These are red mustards. I'm going to let them go to seed. Let them do their thizzle. My okra. Look at here, y'all. Can y'all see that little okra pod right there? So my okra, look here. Okra still real short. Got pods on it. So okra's getting ready. I got more than just them plants. I got some more okra. It just need to get a little taller. That's all. Need to come up through the mustards. And I did that on purpose. I wanted the mustards to kind of shade the base of the okra plants. Because we get so hot here. Okra don't really need a lot of water, but I want to try to help it. I planted a lot of like flowers over here. Some of the sunflowers and stuff came up. They looking okay. But I didn't get a lot of stuff come up. I'm telling y'all, I ain't good with flowers. I'm telling y'all. Send me no damn flower. I'll probably kill them. That's collards. Something eating that one. I got to investigate. This is cabbage. I see some. I don't know if that's slug damage. Slug cabbage. That slug damage. I'm finna put slug traps over in there. Something got to give. I let this Egyptian kale go to seed, and it actually made seeds this time. The first time didn't get pollinated. There were no pollinators, and I didn't get no seeds. I see these honey oes are back to making berries and growing more leaves. Once again, strawberries are like weeds, y'all. Look at them. Strawberries, more leaves. Let's see. Strawberries, more leaves. Like I said, once you get a healthy plant, I've had plants die on me, but I think that's because the plants were not that good from jump. More leaves, and I want to mention to y'all, remember I put that more bloom on there. So I'm getting more flowers now because the roots got more of what they needed. They got more what they needed to make blooms, which will make your fruit. Turn around here, show you these onions. That's another thing. You always can tell who cooks by who grow onions. People, I swear to God, people that don't grow onions and garlic, I know you don't cook. Because if you cook, you know you season your food with onion and garlic constantly. So once again, peep game. When you be watching these videos, peep game. But yeah, and my sweet potatoes is just beets. But I want to show y'all this over here. Roselle seeds that I saved from last year. I planted. It's more coming up, but that's what's come up so far. 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 5. Actually, 6. Then look like I see another one coming up right there. So yeah, I got Roselle coming up. I got peppers. Those are either poblanos or Anaheims, one of the two. So I got those, and then I got a potato right here. that I found somewhere in the yard, and I put in this pot, but it's coming out of this pot. It's going in that garden. So that is the last thing I want to show you guys. Look at Kenny. Are you about to puke? Look at him. Probably a hairball or something. I keep telling him not to eat that grass, and he just keeps eating it. There's nothing I can do about it. These are going to seed. Y'all see all my purslane came up. Volunteer. I'm almost sure these are currant tomatoes. So I'm going to pull them out of there and put them somewhere because I really like currant tomatoes. If you want a tomato that will continue to bloom even in the heat of summer, because the heat of summer, the fruit won't set. You'll get blooms, but the fruit won't set because it's too hot. Currant tomatoes will continue to bloom for you. So currant tomatoes is something really good to grow. And I'm going to pull that out of there. Get that out of there. That's a lady cream pea, I'm almost sure. I'm going to show y'all how to grow these, how to propagate these. Really, they walking onions, they're supposed to fall over and touch the ground. But, we're not going to do that because they're in pots. Mexican sunflower. You through? Excuse me, sir. Sir. Are you through? I guess he's through puking. Mexican sunflower. No sunflowers yet, but it's getting bigger and bigger every day. It's past my knee caps. So, yeah. But, man, this video is extremely too long once again. Thanks again for watching, y'all. Until next time, see you later.